Hi, I'm Rosie.
And I'm Christina.
And welcome to the 14th Valid Vibes podcast.
The vibes are valid because they are real and authentic.
So, we're going to start off with our valids and invalids. Mm-hmm. I don't really have like an invalid
well,
again.
We have the same invalid. We'll talk about that. So let's just say our valids first this week for once.
I didn't think of that.
Because our invalid is also a valid. So let's talk about our valids first. So you want me to
I don't have a valid. Everything's just been the same. It's like same shit, different day, every day.
Think of something while I go.
Okay.
Anything little that you're grateful for, honestly. So I'm going to go.
I have no idea.
I joined the gym. It's the first gym I ever joined in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
You were never part of a gym ever?
No, never. And, well, we talked about this on our last Instagram Live. So, by the way, guys, for you guys watching, every time when we are filming our podcast, we're going to be going live either before or after. So make sure you're following our Instagram and joining that live. But anyway, on last time that we filmed, I said I really want to join Hot Works. It's this hot yoga place and hot cardio, whatever. You work out in a sauna.
I want to try it so bad.
And I was like, I'm going tomorrow morning if you want to join. But anyway, so I was like, I really want to do it. And then I think it was like the next day or 2 days later, I joined it. And I'm like obsessed.
Yeah, right? It's like you get addicted to it.
And it's just like, I thought I was going to have a full-blown panic attack because it sounds crazy. Like working out at 130 degrees
in
weather.
A sauna.
Weather. I always say that.
Yeah. You always, like, you left the gym. You're like, oh my God, the weather. I'm sweating. I'm like, the weather.
But honestly, I've never felt better. Like, I already feel like lighter, just like lifted, like not even like obviously I don't see results yet, but like I feel it.
I know.
Just feel it. And I'm eating so much better. I'm going to the gym. I'm drinking a lot more water. Might not look like it, but I am.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm very excited.
You just feel better.
It.
Like you're less bloated.
Yeah.
Basically.
I already feel it in my face.
Yeah.
I already feel it in my face. So.
I know. You feel
just wait, guys. Wait till summer because you won't even recognize
it's
me.
Like on TikTok I saw this thing. It's like in 1 week you'll feel it, in 2 weeks you'll hear it, and then
well, it's more than that. It's like in 4 weeks you'll see it,
or whatever.
In 8 weeks they'll notice. Like that's so annoying.
It's true though. It's real. I think of that. That's what pushes me to keep going too.
I know. So I'm already almost 2 weeks in, so that's good.
Good. I don't have a valid. I don't. Everything's been exactly the same every day. So we're gonna go to invalid now. I'm serious. Like nothing.
You can't think of anything good?
No, like not necessarily good, not necessarily bad. It's just everything.
Nothing like valid. Like that was valid. Like that was nice.
No, I literally know.
Oh yes, today. What did we do today?
You got me.
What did you ate stuff and got money?
Oh,
that's
okay.
Valid.
This is
exactly.
Okay. You're right.
You got to find something in your day, Miss Mental Health Brain.
I know. This is when I haven't done my gratitude journal, but that would really have to make me think every single day. But anyway, so today there's been this store in the mall. It's called Opinions. Shout out. And the lady that works there like would always come into our store in the mall and be like, "Hey, like, do you want to review products and get money?" But obviously that sounds like a scam. Like obviously it's like, oh, there's something to it. There's not. There literally isn't. So today we tried Belvitas, like these blueberry, the breakfast biscuit cracker thing, whatever.
They were good.
The biscuits. And we tried 2 of them and we had to give our opinion on both, which one we liked better.
We were there for like 8 minutes, not even.
We got paid $30 cash.
Easy cash.
So you already know me. It's like, oh, what could I do next?
Easy cash.
You know? But yeah, that was pretty valid.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, that's why you have to. You're right. You have to dig for something, or else you go crazy. Me, same shit, different day. But it really did
anyway.
Like that.
So our invalid is the same, but it also is a positive. So we are no. That noise.
Did you hear that? Like I didn't know if I just heard that.
Was that you?
Yeah, you heard that?
You were like.
I like took a deep breath and
I hope the microphone picked that.
It definitely did. I'm so close. I didn't know you heard that too. Like,
anyway, sorry. So our invalid is we are no longer sold in the Staten Island Mall.
Wait, that didn't make sense.
What?
We're no longer sold.
Sold? Like our stuff. is no longer sold in the mall.
No.
Sold?
This is a different way to put it, I think. Sold. Okay, Valid Vibes is no longer in the Staten Island Mall.
Okay.
That just sounded a little weird to me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Valid Vibes is no longer in the mall.
Yeah.
But we are now in 3 locations. So write this down. 656 Forest Avenue, Poughkeepsie Galleria in upstate in Poughkeepsie.
And that's how I said it last podcast. Poughkeepsie.
No, you said Poughkeepsie.
Oh, Poughkeepsie. I don't know. Roll the tape.
Poughkeepsie is the right way.
Poughkeepsie.
And Green Acres in Long Island and Queens borderline. So it's not a sad thing. We're expanding. There's 3 more stores. Yes, we're not in the mall anymore, but guys, the mall's not what it used to be. So
no,
for anyone
real,
that's watching that doesn't like
right.
us and is not rooting for us, don't worry. We're good. Thank you.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're
3
in 2 malls.
3 places. 2 malls and a brick and mortar. So, and it's only going to grow from there. So.
Yeah. So all
Sick.
good things. But today, let's talk social media.
Yeah.
So where do we
there
want
you
to
go.
start?
I just said it right then and there.
What?
Whoever's watching us on here, like I just did what we're about to talk about. I'm not worrying about, but like knowing that someone's going to watch this who like not a fan of us and is like, oh, they're not in the mall anymore.
I know. So I didn't like want to post that we were like taking our stuff out.
See?
I didn't because I don't want people to be like, huh. Because there's people like that. And this is why we're on here doing all this, because of people like you. But anyway, anywho.
Karma's only a bitch if you are. New merch is out.
Yeah, new merch. Hello. Look at our new merch.
Don't worry.
All less. Spring colors, all good vibes. We donate a percentage to NAMI. And we have really cute stuff. So go check it out. And if you're watching, use the code VALID. But anyway, so let me look at my notes. Where should we start?
We should have a podcast code. Write that down.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. Next podcast. Okay, so basically, the overall summary of how toxic social media is, it's because people post a life that they don't have. They post a life they want to show. They post a happy life when they're actually in a sad one. Like, that's it. It's not real. And then we spend hours of our day just scrolling, comparing ourselves to this one, that one. Yet in reality, I don't give a crap about what these people, like, you know, I only care about my circle, my family, and that's it. But why am I addicted to my phone?
I know. And also, like we say, we don't care what people post, but like I post my food sometimes. I post where I am. Why?
Oh, I know.
We post when we're out.
I feel like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. People post stories, especially for that one person to view it. Oh my God. And then after that person views it, the story is irrelevant. Like, you could delete it. So I really think it's for that purpose. Or it's just to show people, this is me. I'm like, I'm doing good. Here I am. Yeah. But I don't,
I guess. I don't know. I feel like everyone's different. There's different... Okay, social media to me is like, the scene in Mean Girls when they go like, there's the jocks and there's the nerds and there's the this. Like, I feel like there's different people when it comes to social media. There's the girls that want to post how big their ass and their lips are, that nobody cares and everyone knows it's fucking fake. Like, you know it's fake. That's number one, but they post it because they want everybody to just see it. That's
okay. I'll tell you why. Because Instagram plays the role as a personal profile. Like,
that's not.
No, but who's Christina Spinoza? Oh, let me look her up. Oh, okay, this is her. Oh, okay, this is what she looks like. This is how many followers she has. This is who she's friends with. Like, we live in a generation where that's your personal profile, and that's why it matters to people. And the people who post the big lips and the face app and the big ass, it's because they're insecure, but they're showing themselves as someone that, like, they don't even look like that themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even look like that, but they want you to think that they look like that when we all know you don't look. Like, everyone knows they don't look like that, but yet we all, like, look at this girl. Like, we know you don't look like that. But number one. That's number one. It. Number two, there's, like, when boys get hurt, they're posting these depressing songs and these quotes, and even girls, like, with the... Nobody cares. Like, we get it. Like, you're hurt.
Again, it's
like,
for that one person.
You're putting like a petty quote out. Like, no, don't. I don't care. Like, I'm not. I'm. If the
shoe fits, baby girl.
Right. Where I'm broken up with whatever. But like, I'm not like, oh no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you can
Like a
post
pity
an
party?
inspirational thing, but not, yeah, a pity party. You're looking for attention. That's number 2. Number 3, we got the fucking people, the adults on Facebook writing their whole life stories. You're immature. Get off Facebook. Get off
I
social
feel
media.
like, okay, Facebook is toxic for the adults, like the older people.
They
Oh,
immature.
look at this one, look at that one. I'm like, Mom, I haven't seen her since I was 10 years old. Why do I care who she's with, what she's doing? Why do you care? I don't.
Since I dance, obviously, there's like certain dance moms that stick out in my head that would write these long, like, novels on Facebook about what they were doing.
Yeah.
Or, like, specifically going back to dance, like, they would post, like, let's say we're at a dance competition. They gotta post a picture with their kid and the dance teacher to fucking, right up their ass. Like, oh, look at us. We're so happy. We're so... okay.
But this is when the toxicity, is that how you say it?
Yeah,
because there is people like that who look at it as like competition, or like they don't want you to see you do good. So why are you posting?
Firsthand as a dancer too, like moms and dance teachers post that we swept away the competition when literally you didn't win shit. So like, I was there. Like, I know what happened. And that's not what happened.
You just reminds me of the TikTok of Chloe from Dance Mom. She's like, Abby said that she wants to blow away this competition. I hope she doesn't mean literally. That's what that just reminds me of.
We swept them away. We swept, or clean slate or whatever. Or clean sweep. No.
But
You're
also,
lying. Why? For all the dance studios to think that you're their biggest competition.
Going off lying, we have a funny experience in Florida. We went to this bar, and this girl had on. We were in Rock Bar, Fort Lauderdale. We miss you.
Shout
if you're
out.
from there,
Even though they
I'm
didn't
jealous.
let Rosie in.
I got denied to an underage bar. I got denied.
We were
and it was
turning
last year.
22 already at this
Yeah,
point.
he wouldn't let me in.
No.
I had to go to the police because it was an actual ID. But we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, there was this girl in there, and she had on a birthday sash, a crown, and she's dancing.
By
We're
herself.
drunk, we're dancing, and then she's coming around with her phone like this, and I'm drunk. I'm hugging her. I'm like, happy fucking birthday, whatever. She's posting it.
She's supposed
and
to.
I'm
She
like,
came by herself.
yeah, and I'm like, where are your friends? Like, not to make her feel bad, but if you're
I don't
vibing,
think she even talked to us.
she didn't say one word.
No.
She was mute too. This was the funny part. She was dancing, but she was mute. She didn't say a blessed thing. And she was posting this, so I'm thinking, oh my God, this girl probably, I don't know if she has friends or not, or what the situation was. She showed up to Rock Bar with all that birthday stuff just to post that she's having fun with other people for her birthday. Yet who are we? Who? I don't know her. She didn't say a word the whole night yet.
Know this woman.
She thinks people, whoever on Snapchat, think we're best friends, and I'm celebrating her birthday with her.
If I have videos, I'll insert them, honestly.
Yeah, because we were drunk, like dancing.
I'll
like
block out her face, but I don't know if I have videos or not.
Yeah, imagine she's watching this. Hey, sorry for calling you out, but yeah. So everything is fake. Do not believe it, and it's the truth. Because half the time, this is why we do what we're doing. Like, why we do what we do. It's because no one else addresses this.
Another thing too, like what we're
we all know it.
We all talk about. We talk about what we do every week. We're always bragging about what we do. But anyway, like even just this podcast, we just said 5 minutes ago, like we love that we're in sweatpants and just chilling out. Like
I know
we just don't care. Like we know that half the people that we went to high school with, middle school with, are watching this.
Yeah,
and we don't care. Like you can't FaceApp a video. Hello.
Imagine.
Like, seriously,
no, you can't face
We're
that
just
video.
sitting here laying lounging. This makeup has been on since 8 o'clock. It's been 12 hours. Like, this is real. So
I know.
But then there's other podcasters, or there's people that we know that are podcasters who like have this whatever. Like they, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah,
all done up.
The whole get up.
Yeah. Like
but this is why we do what we do, because again, everyone knows social media is toxic. Everyone has the same complaints. But here we are, sitting there for hours on end, doing the same thing we do all the time. And, you know, we have to just start living our lives as actual real people. Go out in the world, have a freaking conversation. Yeah. Like, people will look amazing on Instagram with their fake followers and their fake face. And you see them in person, they have a personality like paper.
Can I talk about the business that I saw today on Instagram? I won't say names, but
Yeah.
So there's this competitor of ours, we'll say, mental health brand. Sorry. Anyway, who just downloaded Instagram 5 days ago, had 0 followers. I don't want to like talk shit, but like they're not a mental health brand. But anyway,
it's just literally a clothing store, but it's called
yeah. We won't say
like it's not like this.
But anyway, so they came up on my sponsored like story. So I was like, oh, okay. So I clicked on their profile. All of a sudden, they got almost 2,000 followers. I look at the followers; they're all bought. You could tell they're like user 123. Like it's all these random
user
people that they bought their followers. True. They have like 2 pictures up. They follow like 6 people. You bought your followers for what?
I'm going to tell you right now, and this is sad. So when we first started this brand, obviously you guys have been on this journey with us. Whatever. I'm just saying, when we first started, we actually sent out a lot of stuff to influencers. We'll start there. Mm. We're not going to name names or anything, but it was very disappointing because we sent such cute baskets with a really long handwritten letter, like a genuine thing about mental health and how the suicide rate has been up, and we're just doing anything we can. If they could just literally post something in our t-shirt, like, especially after all that. But anyway, none of them did it. None of them did it, and it's okay, but I know why.
One of them.
It's because we only have, almost 500 followers on Instagram and everything. That doesn't matter to us, because I know...
If we had 2 million followers on Instagram,
they would do it. But listen, it's okay. Off. It's okay, because this is the world we live in, okay? And I said to Christina, I go, people aren't taking us seriously. Should we buy followers? Mm-hmm. And she said, no, because we work too hard. We want to earn it. Me and Christina... up late nights, we hand make our own shirts. Again, we're not going to go into this, but we work hard and we want to get those real followers. We want those real supporters. I'm not spending money to pay for fake followers. Yeah, we almost have 500 on Instagram. Okay. And we just went live 20 minutes ago, and we had so many people in there, and everyone was supporting us, giving us ideas for this podcast. And that's all I could ever ask for. But no one, it's really rare that other brands especially have that mindset.
Exactly. And again, with the influencers that we did reach out
so
to.
Heated. It's all right.
2 of them did something, but they did
it was the bare minimum.
Not even.
And after a handwritten letter,
dropped off.
Personalized to their content, why we chose them.
Personally dropped off.
I would cry. Yes. I would cry if someone dropped that off to my house and wrote that kind of letter to me. Yeah. I would be so happy.
Because we had reasons behind why we sent it to these people too. It wasn't like, oh, you're famous, take this shirt.
No.
Because you know how many people we could have just done that with, especially just in Staten Island, famous people in Staten Island. We could have sent it to anybody. It didn't make sense. We did it for the people who we know it made sense for based on their content. Mm-hmm. And they just... didn't because
then
they don't want to look stupid on social media for posting something for Valid Vibes who doesn't have 1 million followers.
But if we were a regular clothing store and we had so many followers, sure. But again, it's mental health awareness. It's for a good cause. We're helping so many people, and that's all I could ever ask for. So thank you guys for being on this journey with us. But yeah, that's the frustrating thing. But again, you'll never see us paying for likes, comments, followers, nothing. You won't, because we work for it. Let's get into relationships and social media.
Okay.
I feel like the couples that overpost happy, lovey-dovey things are actually the ones who are in the least happiest of relationships, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. The most unhealthy, or they want that spark back or something because
I also think
they need the approval.
I think it depends on the couple too. I feel like you could tell, like you said, if they're writing oh, we had so many ups and downs, and okay,
that's the line. That's a red flag. We had so many ups and downs.
Unless it actually means something, like there's something serious going on. We all knew that,
it's the ups and downs.
But you didn't need to write that. But anyways, but there are certain couples that I've known personally that post and that they're happy.
Another thing I just remembered, when we were in Florida for spring break, I was an idiot. But again, just a regular 22-year-old girl living my life on spring break, I was posting where I was. Okay? I'm in Florida with my friends. Everyone I know is from Staten Island. Who could possibly be like stalking me? So I posted a picture of me and our friend Ashley drinking margaritas, and the cup said Saluna, which is a Mexican restaurant across like Las Olas, whatever. But you and Katie went to get a hoodie because you guys were cold at the store right next to the restaurant. I'm talking to Ashley. All of a sudden, these two guys come and sit in front of us. And I knew the guy sitting across from me. I don't know if he still does. He worked at a restaurant that was on Staten Island, and then he moved to the one that they opened up in Fort Lauderdale, but whatever. And he was just staring at me. It was the scariest thing ever. I'm drunk. I'm like, is this real right now? I look at Ashley, and he was like, if you have any problems or you need anything, you call me up right away, like that. And his friend, I don't know, I don't want to say things, but he's like looking around like this, like he was scary as hell.
That's so scary.
But the guy, whatever, he's nice. He was being like protective, I guess,
no.
But it was like no.
You could have said like hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
And he was like, "Are you enjoying your trip?"
That's
whatever.
a funny TikTok.
What
happened to?
Hello. How are you?
Your name? My
But
name.
whatever, he was just asking me about the trip, and he's like, "Oh, if you need anything, you call me," like that. And I was like, "Okay, no." Anyway, then he left, and you guys came back, and so you didn't see them.
And I saw them walking away.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. And then we went out to Rock Bar, what was it, 2 nights later. And I'm an idiot posting Boomerang and Rock Bar because that has the cool black light and everything. And I put the location. Who shows up with the rose? The guy.
With the rose.
With the rose. I'm in Rock Bar with the rose. And I'm drunk.
And then he was like, oh, come to my restaurant tomorrow. And you were like, let's go to his restaurant tomorrow. And I was like, Rosie, we're not going. Yes, that was what it was.
Yeah.
You were drunk, so we all were, but I got sobered in that second.
But
I was like, nope.
Then after that, I blocked him, and I'm getting, why you block me, Rosa, and his Italian fucking...
Ew.
Yeah,
this
but it's just
to
creepy
me.
stuff. It's creepy, and that's why I stopped posting where I am, because it doesn't matter. I was in Florida. We're from Staten Island. Doesn't matter. Me personally, like, my Instagram is private, and I don't care how big we get, it's staying on private. Unless I make a business account, who knows where we're going with this, but we're going far. But my personal stuff is staying personal. Like, you have to protect, like, I obviously want kids one day. I'm protecting the hell out of my family. I'm not posting. I'm not. I'm really not. It's not, like, there's no one to post for. That's all I have to say. Like, no one has to know my life, and that's it. I just became very protective over myself. I really have. But what else?
But you took your TikTok off private. I noticed that one.
I did, because me and Armando have some potential.
While you were in Italy.
Yeah, I did. We have potential. That's why.
Potential.
Long distance.
Every time.
Oh, that's my $1 million call.
Oh, again, obviously we're going to talk about this a lot because it's my life. But now that I'm recently single, whatever, I'm scared to death of dating in this lifetime. Because
scary for you.
I don't want to get the apps. I don't want to do the Snapchats. I don't want to do the Instagram DMs. I don't want to be out in a bar. I can't do it.
See, I personally never had a dating app
I have
because
anxiety.
The guy, like, okay, I never talked to somebody from a dating app. I never had a dating app because that guy has a dating app. How are you talking to a guy that has a dating app?
But because that's all that's happening right now.
But that's such a turnoff to me. Like, I can never look at a guy who has a dating app and take him seriously because I know he's entertaining other people. That's always my mindset on dating apps.
Okay, I hear you on that one. But then I saw a TikTok about this too the other day. Yeah. That showed like somebody's love story. Like they found each other on Tinder, and like the guy is like a really good guy, and she was like, you can't just completely like black that out from your brain that like
good guys talking to multiple hoes.
Yeah, but not necessarily.
No, I know. That's just my mindset.
Not necessarily, because if you think about it, for guys too, that's the only way. Especially, okay, I kind of feel for guys in a way. Like some guys, like the nice guys, I kind of feel for them.
Armando, I think whenever it's a good guy. I don't know.
Okay.
No, because I never talked to a guy like Armando. Like, he's a good, pure soul. But obviously, I was like skeptical about it at the beginning of us because of Snapchat, this and that.
Okay, Armando's your boyfriend. You're a little biased here.
But I'm saying compared to all the other guys I've ever been with, he's like a pure soul. So I'm saying for those kind of guys, the good guys with the good soul.
A good single guy we're talking about here, okay?
Yeah.
Someone who's trying to date in this life, right? If you go out to a bar and you're a genuinely nice guy. You might not be the best looking, but you're a nice guy. Most likely, you're getting rejected out in a bar. Most likely, as a guy. Like 95% of the time, they're getting rejected. Even if a nice guy, like he's not wanting to like hook up or anything, like he just comes up to you.
Oh, I see.
You're like getting pushed off, or you get a free drink and they walk away. On a dating app, it's easier for them. They don't have to speak.
You get creepy vibes. I guess.
Yeah, you get creepy vibes from a nice guy.
Like I'm drunk. I'm like, I'm not trying to have an intellectual conversation right now. That's true.
Yeah.
But that's why
because then it's easier for them over social media or Snapchat or this, because they don't have to talk and they could you get to know them over text for now.
See, I don't know if it's because I'm spiritual. I only believe in like love if it's in person. Like I understand people find each other on dating apps, but me personally, I don't know. I think like whoever's meant for you won't miss you no matter what. Because back then, they didn't have phones. What do you think they did?
Well, that's true, but that's not how we're living right now.
I know.
Like, I thought the same thing. Even when I was in a relationship, I was like, I am so thankful that, like, I don't have to do that. But, like, what the fuck am I going to do? Okay, if I'm not going out to a bar, like, yeah, I'll meet somebody, whoever I'm meant to be with, I will meet them. But what if that's not until I'm, like...
You could wait.
I'm just saying. Just saying, like, this is our generation.
I know.
That's everybody. Scary. It doesn't matter
especially
if you're a good guy or not. I'm telling you, you're going to go on something, even if it's Snapchat, even if it's Instagram. You're interacting through social media.
Yeah.
You and Armando, you knew him already.
From, like,
but how did you get back to talking?
Sales. He just Snapchatted me, but I hate
There you go.
But I never took him seriously on Snapchat.
There you go, you're a hypocrite.
I never took him seriously.
You're a hypocrite. Snapchat. You're a hypocrite. You didn't take him seriously, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I will never. Okay, but if I don't know how I would have met him in person then. I guess his family.
Exactly. You literally started talking to him through Snapchat. You knew of him, but you started talking through Snapchat, and he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
But that's such
No.
But I don't like Snapchat though. I feel like that's immature. I'm sorry.
But that's your boyfriend.
I tell him I hated Snapchat. Why would you always Snapchat me? Text me, call me.
You're saying that you don't think that good guys do that. You think that they're not good guys. He did that. Because that's the only way that you could fucking talk to somebody in this generation.
But he had my number. He wouldn't text me. He would only Snapchat me. I waited until he took the next step on texting me.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
you kind of are, though.
No, I'm not. Listen
I would not take him seriously unless he texted me, and he did, and that's when we started going on dates and stuff. He hasn't. We don't Snapchat.
But it doesn't matter. You're saying you didn't take him seriously. That's fine. But you're saying that no good guys are on dating apps or on Snapchat.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Oh, because he has a dating app. He's talking to hoes.
Yes.
But I don't like that.
I know you don't like it, and that's fine. Like, nobody likes it. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, there's no...
I also think, like, when you're looking for something, it doesn't happen.
But but that's a different thing. But I'm just saying, like, he's a good guy, and he was talking to you through Snapchat. Like, God forgive him.
That was a 1 in a million chance. I can't think of anyone else.
But that's because it happened to you, and you're good. It doesn't mean that it wouldn't have kept happening.
I know. I just fucking hate Snapchat.
Yeah.
I really
do too.
And I hate dating apps.
Me too. Everybody does. But that's what we have to do, which is sad. That's the whole point, is that this is fucking sad. It just shows what our generation is. Because you said, good guy. And yeah, you met on Snapchat. Not met, but you started talking.
But I don't encourage it.
Nobody encourages it. But how about we all delete everything and we go back to chivalry is alive.
He's going to bug out on me.
Armando, I yelled at her for you. When me and Kenny first started talking, we used to text. But when we got together, it was through Instagram DM.
I know. But that's why, it's like a mutual thing. Like, you see each other in person, then you shoot a DM.
Yeah.
You go down in the DM, you know.
That's what happens. The generations, nobody's calling the house phone. Nobody's pulling up with a radio.
But text me. Pick me up.
Yeah,
Take me to go bring me to Starbucks.
But how do you get the number if you don't meet them in person? She's shooketh. She's like, move on. I'm just saying. It's just hard roughing these streets.
So basically you have to trust.
You just live life, honestly. And if you meet people if whoever's watching, if you met your loved one on Tinder, we're very sorry. We're not saying that. Like, if you're in love, you're in love. Like, I even think I know a lot of people that met on dating apps and that are, like, together.
But, like they probably knew each other, mutual friends. Not that, like, they were strangers and they met on the dating app.
No, I don't think I could do that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, no. That just scares me. I don't think I could do that. I'm not the type of
even,
girly.
like, if they're from, like, wherever you're from, but I don't know them or who they're friends with, that's still a stranger to me.
I'm not that type of girly. Just because of my anxiety, I'd be like, no, he's going to kill me.
But you can't also be looking for it, too.
No.
Because then, if you are and you're on these dating apps, you'll just keep getting disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. But anyway.
Just have fun, live your life, and whoever comes in your life.
Another thing with social media is, like, crime. I know that's random, but it's like, back then, there was robberies, murders, this and that. No one knew nothing. Because
like the news.
They didn't have Citizen app. There's a stabbing 100 feet away. And the fact that, whatever.
A guy running streets with a knife, like, every day in Manhattan.
Literally. And, like, they didn't have that back then. They didn't have dating apps back then. They didn't have social media. They didn't have nothing. And they had such a stress-free life. Not that it was stress-free, but.
Yeah, nobody just knew anything. And also,
social media created this
locations.
depression and shit.
Like, having, like my parents have my location and blah, blah, blah. Like, when they were kids, if something happens to them, parents have no idea where they are.
Yeah.
Or, like, a phone to call, like, hey, where are you? What are you doing?
I know. And that's it. They had a beeper. We're not getting into this.
Beep me. If you want to reach me.
No. And they're like, we would go inside when the street lights went on.
No, okay.
Like, we're not talking about this, but we're just saying because this is the now. And people are struggling with social media now because everyone's cooped up in their house and they live their life based on social media. They go out, they post, they come home, they view everyone else's stuff. So just know it's fake.
Oh, I want to talk about what we said on the live. I'm getting confused on what we said here. Like body image and how that really could social media really could affect the way that you view your body and view like what the idea of like the perfect body is. And for everyone watching, there's no perfect body, but we're all guilty of thinking that there is. For me, when I first started being friends with Rosie, what she said before about Instagram is like your profile. Like people go on and say, oh, like what's Christina doing? Or what is she? Bless you. Okay. What does she look like? Or what does she look like now? Like, what is she up to? My Instagram, when I met Rosie, was like my dead grandparents, like every other post, because I just didn't post anything. I only post like for everyone's birthday. Like it was never my face. And like if someone died. So if you go to my profile,
you'll cry, so don't.
Yeah, like it's just like whatever. So then Rosie made me get dressed and we took some selfies, and ever since then I started posting myself, but I hate it because I think about this, like there's a girl on your profile and she's wearing a bikini. Yes, it could be a fake body, but still, like men are stupid. That's number one. Like whatever, we're not posting for men, but I'm just saying. So you'll see that girl and she's got the big boobs, the skinny, you see her ribs, her big ass, her big lips, and then the next picture is just a picture of me like fully covered up.
I know.
And I look like shit. Like, my body looks like shit.
But it's also to make yourself look better. Like, not look better, feel better, I mean. Like.
But it doesn't, because then I post that, and then even when I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh, now they're going to see my picture.
But then, like this person liked my picture, like that. That's what people look for.
I turned off my likes.
People need,
I don't even check
like,
the
that
likes
validation.
Valid?
People need, just that. What is it, like dopamine? Like what is the word? You guys know what I mean. Like it just makes you feel good.
Gratification.
A good comment makes you feel good. You look for that. Yeah. But it's also like the other way around. You get hate, whatever. You could also like, I appreciate now Instagram, you could hide your like count.
I just said I hide
Yeah. Mine. Like back then, it's like, oh my God, when's a good time to post? Still now.
Yeah,
when's a good time to post?
I get like no likes anymore. Because I deleted like a lot, even like old selfies of myself. I went through my Instagram the other day. Oh my God. But anyway, so my old selfies, disgusting, first of all, disgusting selfies, like just with Snapchat filters.
Yeah.
Like almost 300 likes. I look now, I get like 40 likes.
Yeah.
The fuck? Nobody cares about me anymore. But I don't care. That's why I shut it off.
I'm dead.
But then you look at these girls who are in their bikini, they get like 500 likes.
I know.
Like, no shit, Sherlock. I wonder why you're getting all those likes.
I know. It's what's on the inside that counts.
Exactly. Like, but even that, like, now being single and whatever, like, what I post kind of matters. And you look at that girl and they would choose her over me. Do you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I know. And they have like personalities like paper. Anyway.
Right. Or like just mean girl. Like, I'm thinking of someone so specific in my head right now. I want you to think of who I'm thinking.
Just say. Oh my God. And then you go on the tagged photos. Okay. What they look like. Oh my God. On their profile. And then versus tagged photos.
And just not scary. Nice people either. Lindsay Lohan's pregnant, by the way. It just reminded me.
Good for her. Is Britney Spears okay? Is anyone
these are all news things.
She's standing up, she's spinning, and her little like.
Has anyone checked in on Britney Spears? Is she free yet? She ain't free.
No,
they say she's free. She's
all this
dead.
Money and lawyers. What'd you do?
It's not even her who's posting. It's not even her.
Oh my God! And let's talk about when social media first came on. Well, this is the last thing we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about. Just to wrap it up, when social media first came out,
difference.
And how it was like. So I remember posting with like my Instagram filters and stuff of like my food, me and my friend.
My first picture?
Yeah.
My first.
It was actually just like in the moment. That's all I want to say. Happy things in the moment. Nothing like for other people, but continue.
Well, my first picture.
My
first picture ever on Instagram. You said accept this of what I posted.
Yeah. Like, why? I don't understand.
Because Tumblr was so popular.
Show them, please.
Show
the people.
I'll show the people.
You don't have to hold up the camera.
Oh, I am. Because I'm not going back and editing. But basically, I used to go on Tumblr and just repost pictures that was on Tumblr. So, yeah. That was my first.
A strawberry banana.
That was my first Instagram picture.
That's why I had to delete Instagram so
and my second picture was my tablecloth because it was pretty. But like, people liked it. People commented, "This is so pretty." Like, nobody cared. I don't remember my first selfie.
No. But like,
That's
I remember
scary.
Vine. Oh my God.
Vine.
That was
TikTok.
No,
Musically.
TikTok is horrible compared to Vine. Like, Vine was iconic. Like, come on.
Vine. You just been Vine. You just remember that?
That was fun. Like, that was that era when no one cared. Everyone was just having a good time on social media. And we had Uvu. Like, after school, we'd all hop on, like, video calls and stay in touch.
And then there was Ask FM.
Do you guys remember Ask FM? I don't know.
So we were just live on Instagram and we went through our Ask FMs. First of all, the difference was funny. But people were gross. Like, besides, like, the hate, like...
I was 14. They were like,
14.
Weird stuff.
What's your bra size? Oh, Have you ever done this? Have you ever done that? And, like... How gross is, like, I don't remember getting, like, those things written in, but, like, I can't even imagine what my 14-year-old self was thinking.
I know.
Like, that's disgusting. That is literally, weird. And my ex-boyfriend, should I say?
Yeah.
My ex-boyfriend from a million years ago, his profile picture on Ask FM is, I hate Christina Espinosa, which is my name.
No.
So, yeah. And I remember, like,
trauma.
Like, bringing that up to him, and he said he was hacked. How sick is that?
No, you had a traumatizing childhood.
I hate Christina Espinosa.
A traumatic childhood. Could I speak?
That's so mean.
Due to this guy.
That's so mean.
I know. But here we are. All right. I think we talked about everything toxic about social media. But if we did miss out on anything, you could comment. And we go live a lot on Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, it's at Valid Vibes Co. We're going to go live. We chat. And so that's it.
That's it. So stay real, stay authentic, and stay valid.